Yeah, we live.
Hey, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We are the Hebrew Israelites. All right, come out here to prophesy the downfall of America, which in the scriptures is referred to as Babylon. I also coming out here to tell our people, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, that you are the Hebrew Israelites. You have an actual culture or heritage that that your enemies have taken from you, and also telling you heathen nations, our enemies, start with the so-called white man who is the Edomites, Edom into the scriptures, all right, that you will go under subjection and captivity under us in the kingdom to come. All right, before that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ba'akwadash, Barakathum. All right, double honors unto the elders and apostles of the great millstone who do well and that taught us this truth. And salutations out there to the hopeful elect, the brothers that are putting this work diligently, sincerely, and truthfully. To you, we like to say shalom.
Shalom. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, and verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
And that's what we're doing, all right? Lord willing, we are forefathers, man, all right? In the same spirit, all right? Out prophesying among the many wicked kingdoms that were ever resurrected upon the earth, man. All right? The same prophets that was out in Sodom and Gomorrah, in Egypt, in Rome, all right? Prophesying the downfall of America. Lord willing, we those same people just reincarnated into a different fleshly body. All right, that's why we out here now in America telling you people that Babylon is going down. All right, and we got proof behind it. All right, what's that scripture? Proof follow them. With signs following.
Signs follow.
Let me get Jackie Anna.
You grab that. I'm gonna keep reading on this real quick. Verse 9. It says, "The prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that Yahweh have truly sent him."
God. So, hey, we gonna know who the real prophets are and who the false prophets are, man. Based off the prophecies, okay? Because a lot of these prophets, what they're not telling you is that not to take that MOTB. Well, they're not even telling you what the MOTB really is, all right? And then they tell you, they're not telling you whether to take it or not, all right? They're not giving you the real names of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, which is a crucial thing in this truth, man. Because if you don't got the names, then you can't be delivered. You can't be saved, all right? If you getting abducted, all right, and your mom and dad are around the block, all right, but you say the wrong name, you can't expect them to look back and save you. They don't know. They don't know what you calling out to them, because they expect you to know their name.
With them brothers saying, not brothers, with them guys saying,
Bro, I don't know, man.
Oh, dementia. They say,
Grima Kamar or some shit. Grima
I watched that video.
yeah, that's bad.
Babalao.
They were saying,
Balal. He said
saying-
the
they were
Lord's
saying
name
that-
is Balal.
They were saying that there was seven names, the 7 names of the Lord, or something like
Yo,
that.
it's funny because the two guys don't even agree with each other.
They don't.
Yo, he will say something. One guy be like, you'll see his face the whole time he speak. He be like, well, oh, the water, brother. Man, you got the water. That's about
Yeah, man. Look, we in some spooky times, man.
Yo, man.
We in spooky times for the Lord to be sending those kind of strong delusions on brothers.
Yeah.
And mind you,
And brothers that been in this thing like
it's been
10 years.
man. And now, mind you, now look, is the Lord sending them strong delusions so they can lead the flock astray? You know, because they're,
Guys were following.
And they probably built up a strong leadership too. That brothers was following them.
Yeah, they got.
And this is why it's an important thing to, not follow brothers, but follow the scriptures, man. Because some brothers that go off and add their own little flavor and spice to the scriptures, man. Yep. And some brothers that keep it simple and stick strictly to the scriptures. Yep. So at the end of the day, are you following men or are you following the scriptures, man?
The scriptures say that let every man be a liar and the Most High true. So at the end of the day, you have to follow after the scriptures. If a man is preaching and he's not speaking after the oracles of the Most High, if the things that he speak are not backed by the scriptures, then if you don't follow him, you're not wrong. All right, but if you just blindly follow a man because of what his stature, his respect, his amount of followers, how long he's been in the truth, and if he says something that's not scriptural, you can't. If you take that, if you don't take that, you don't run with it, they'll call you a reprobate.
Hey, brother, give it a couple months. It's gonna be so cold out here. It's gonna be like this. Yo, you got that precept out? Yo,
They be like, when
the code already.
oh yeah, the winter time come. The winter time, it'd be like this. Brothers be like, yo man, ain't nobody got no preset.
everybody dancing and shit. We in
What
a choir. We in a choir line.
They be like, yo, somebody grab Proverbs 27. Every brothers just be like, yo, you got that right?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Ariel was never
Nobody
cool.
wasn't
My
putting
man
their hand
be
out.
Yo.
hand all out.
Nobody wasn't putting their hand out.
It'd be
Yeah, bro, that'd be
boy.
cool. Bro, it's like, yo, I know that scripture. I'm paraphrasing.
I seen the joint I sent in the chat, right? That thermal jacket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We gonna get on that. Oh, my bad, Slock. Let's get back into it. So the brother was going into how you're gonna know who the prophets are because
Yeah, I
they're
got
gonna
that.
be speaking the truth, especially in these end times. They're
got
not gonna be speaking of prosperity. They're not gonna be speaking of one of all things, man. What they're gonna be speaking about is what prophecy, war, pestilence, judgment, and salvation unto the Jews. And I'm talking about the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go it out.
This is Mark 16. This is what you wanted, you kind of. And I'm going to start at 17. It says, and these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name they shall cast out devils, and they shall speak with new tongues. They shall take up serpents, and they shall drink any deadly thing, and it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and shall not recover. It says, so then after the Lord had spoken unto them, he was received up into heaven and sat on the right hand of the Most
So why
High.
is it that all these atrocities and things are not happening to the true prophets? Because they have work to do. The Lord has given them a covering, man. Because they come in truth, spirit, and light of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So they're protected. You know, they're protected from the wiles of the devil. They're protected from demons, demonic possession. They're protected from poisons and things that can happen to them. Because what? Angels are also camping around them.
Yep.
All right?
They're protected from the vain philosophies of men, believing in any old doctrine because it sounds good.
And the Lord proves these men by what? By signs following. You know, these brothers will go out on the highways and hedges. And mind you, we've been talking about war, World War III, pestilence, you know, and all types of things. Judgments coming to this place. Now look what wars are erupting around the world. Now it's becoming more than just a Palestine versus Israel war. It's literally becoming a world war. World War III is literally knocking at the door. And you can say that because a lot of the Arab leaders are starting to come together in defense of Palestine, which in turn is going to make America join the war. And then guess what's going to end up happening? China, Russia,
Because why? It's
India.
prophecy.
Exactly. It's called prophecy, man. So you finish that?
Now I got one more.
Go ahead.
Hey, shalom to the brothers on the comment board. Per thumb, Mike Allah, shalom.
Shalom, brothers. Shalom.
All right,
My
this
boys.
is Mark 16 and 20. It's the last one. It says, and they went forth and preached everywhere, the Lord working with them and confirming the word with signs following. Amen.
And so they're confirming the word with signs following, man. The prophets of old did the exact same thing. We come in the same footsteps as our forefathers. They prophesied against many nations, destruction, death, pestilence, judgment, man. That's why back in the day, when the prophets were on the scene, they used to ask, hey, do you come in peace?
Yeah.
Are you coming to prophesy the doom of my what? My nation. Now we out here prophesying the doom of the world. And when I say the world, not just America, because the Lord is going to put his hands on this place, man. He's already been putting his hands on this place, man. You see what he's doing over, like I said, you see what he's doing over there in Palestine and Israel, man. And guess what? These Arab leaders, because the whole world is wroth with Esau and Amalek, right? The whole world is starting to see the atrocities of Palestine. The atrocities that happened in Palestine, man. Did you see how Israel gave Palestine a remandum, basically saying, y'all got this amount of time
Like,
to get
it was
the
like
fuck
48
out of
hours or some shit like that?
1.1 million people need to flee from this area or we bombing it.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers hurrying up and trying to get out, and they took a route that the Israelis told them to take. Guess what has been happening on that route? Being bombed. So all these civilians are fleeing, being bombed, and then they got a lot of them in their pride said, if I'm going to die, I'm gonna die with my dignity. So a lot of them stayed and got bombed and killed. And what a lot of people don't understand is the siege of Palestine, of the Gaza Strip, has been going on for so long that the population of Palestine is 50% adults and 50% children. So most of the people who are dying over there are children. Kids are dying. This ain't a bunch of soldiers are dying. This is a bunch of kids that are dying.
Civilians.
Yeah.
You know? And this is why when I seen it, I was thinking about how King David was smashing thy babies on thy rocks. I was thinking about that scripture when I was seeing all the death toll. Because you see on TikTok and social media, a lot of news outlets are showing nothing but just every time an ambulance pull up, it's them pulling kids out with their heads blown off, arms and limbs missing. It's all kids. It's mostly all kids. And I'm like, damn. And I'm like, yo, these Amalekites, these Edomites, these demons, they don't give a flying fuck. They're trying to euthanize and genocide the land of Palestine. They want Palestine completely gone. And what people don't, some of you so-called Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans don't understand is some of them Palestinians who call themselves Palestinians are actually Hebrew Israelites. There's some of our people that never left the land.
Yep.
They've been staying there for generation and generation.
Mingled in with Ishmael.
Yep, and then they mingled in with Ishmael. Like, remember, we spread to the four corners of the earth. You know, that's why, and a lot of you Jakes don't even know this, but when all that Black Lives Matter and George Floyd and all that, Palestine was protesting for us. One of the only nations, mind you, it's not even a nation. They were actually, they got videos and pictures. It said, Black Lives Matter, we stand with the Black Americans. In Palestine, they were doing parades for us over here because what they're going through is the same thing we're going through.
Yep.
They could recognize the plight. Now, mind you, all this is governed by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and the Lord has just got the war drums beating, man. The war drums are beating, man. These other nations are starting to get more and more rough. Saudi Arabia, Iran, and one of the other Arab nations basically had a phone call like, hey, look, why are we fucking with these devils anyway? We ain't got to give them none of our oil and resources, and we got enough money to go to fuck the war. We gonna let our Arab brothers. You gonna let our Arab brothers die? Yep. So guess what? These what was it? Al Qaeda asked for safe passage. They told Iran and all of them, give us safe passage. We go to war right now. Let us get through. We're just gonna come through the land. We're gonna go straight there. So the gears of war are coming together. And mind you, this is all prophecy. And that's how you know we come in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, because we are giving you what? The truth and prophecy, man. All right?
And things like this ain't going to die down. They're only going to ramp up, man. Once the wheels are turning, it's going to be hard to stop them, man. All right, the rumors of war and wars happen. It's not about to just dim down. It's going to keep escalating. Perfect.
It's going to escalate all the way up into World War III, all the way into the missiles,
Water,
man.
This is perfect. This tastes amazing. Oh, warm my spirit. This warm my spirit.
French vanilla.
French vanilla and black.
Straight black.
French vanilla
Got
black.
something?
No.
This is Joel. Wake Up the Mighty Man?
No, it's a little risky.
Joel 3, starting at I'm starting at the top. For behold, in those days, in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all the nations and will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Division. Also division. Grab that real quick. Actually, grab that first before you get that. Salakia. The reason why I say that is because that is what the Lord is creating that. Right, correct. But the Lord is starting with that. Yep. He's making great divides and divisions.
You talking about when Yahweh said come to set a man at variance, or you talking about Deuteronomy, where the Most High said he divided the nations?
Yeah, I'd rather be division.
Not that. Yeah,
you talking about the Yahweh Shai one?
Yeah, Yahweh Shai one. Yeah. Yeah, she told me that one. Deuteronomy 32 and 8.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Because what we see what's going on around the world right now, the Lord is creating strong divisions. You know, he's dividing. He's literally putting people. Remember, we already knew this was prophecy that they were that was it, 2nd Esdras 15th chapter. Go to the war and them that dwell therein. Right, and the Lord is going to have people at variance against each. But get that real quick.
Isaiah Salakia, Matthew 10:34-5. It says, "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household."
Time. Yeah, and then grab that. So look, the Lord is out here. The Lord is out here creating great divisions of the world now. Now we got the Arab world versus the Zionist world. Remember, the Zionists have only been around for about 100 years.
Right.
Judaism has been around for thousands of years, but it wasn't the original, which is the scriptures, what we do. Right. So Zionism has nothing to do with Judaism. I want people to have a very clear understanding. The only reason why the Zionists even, when the Jewish state was created, when the Jewish state was created, the leaders of that time wanted to start something called the Zionist movement. The Zionist movement was basically all they did was adopted Judaism or the Star of David or the crest so they can have claims to the land, right? But all of that is to keep from division. Now the Lord is stirring it up where division is rampant, where Arab nations, Indian nations, you got the Asian nations, you got the Western world, everything is being divided. Everyone is choosing a side for the great war to come. All right?
Well, get that? Yep. This is Luke 12:49. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled?
So the Lord says, I come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? And it's already kindled. You got to think, the world is at war. World War III is literally right at your doorstep. And a lot of you people, mind you, did you know that Biden wrote into law, wrote a bill basically saying that all able-bodied citizens must be able and be ready to go to war for their nation? And that was signed in 2021. That was signed in 2021. So now the world war is on the horizon. And mind you, and in the amendment it said it doesn't care about your gender class. So they don't care if you're a tranny, don't care if you non-binary or whatever the fuck you call it, don't care if you part of the alphabet. At the end of the day, if you're able-bodied, they're sending you to the meat grinder. You people don't understand. The Lord says, I come to send fire on the earth, but what if it already be kindled? And it's already kindled. Why? Because he set great divisions among the people, man. The Lord is dividing and conquering, man. He's breaking the staff of this world, man. The power of this world is being destroyed. And when I say power, I'm talking about the so-called white man and his philosophies and his kingdom. It's being broken down brick by brick by brick. And in the very near future, it's going to be all out war and chaos in America too, right? Because you can see already right now in most nations, people are protesting for Palestine, right? And then people are wroth with America for sending thousands of ammunitions and missiles. They got videos of thousands of ammunitions and missiles being sent to Israel for what? You got Hamas, who is a fucking warmonger, yes, but that motherfucker ain't got no army. Then you got a nation with the number one air force in the world, Israel. The number one what's it called?
Secret intelligence.
Number one intelligence agency in the world. And then they got America by the balls. Why? Because they know who the true Jews are. So they got America by the balls, say you can't talk about nothing, or we're gonna expose everything. So guess what? They're even being supplied with that. And guess what just happened? North Korea just supplied Russia with more ammunitions and weapons in the Ukraine. So everybody is choosing sides of this great war to come, right? And all the Lord is telling you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to do is repent.
Yep.
Is repent.
That's
right?
it.
And come up out of her sins so you won't be partaker of the judgments that come to this place, man. What you got? You more on that?
Joel 3:2.
All right, now go ahead.
Joel 3:2. I will also gather all the nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
God, so the Lord is going to bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh Shabbat, that great judgment, right? And that's in the land of Syria, Damascus, if you will. Damascus, Syria. And this is where most of war and proxy wars are actually happening around the world now. And actually, when World War III starts, it's going to start over there. Near what? Palestine, Israel, Syria, Damascus, the Arab world. This is where ground zero is going to be. That's why when Russia joins into that and America joins into that and the EU and UN join, it's all going to be war in that area. And guess what the Lord going to do? Crack the sky and then wage war with them. All right, go ahead.
And it says, and will plead with them there for my people, for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and part of my land.
Yep, who have they scattered among the nations and parted his land, right? What's going on in the land of Israel? It ain't all parted up right now?
You got two different nations fighting over a land that ain't theirs.
It ain't theirs. Now, the Palestinians never actually had a sovereign state in the hundreds of years that they've been there. They've never had a sovereign state. And even if you look at the empires going back and further, matter of fact, I literally took a study guide for the empires of that land before It was crazy. I was not bringing this up at camp. I just was like, you know, me and my history stuff. So here we go. Before Israel, there was a British mandate, not a Palestinian state. Before the British mandate, there was an Ottoman Empire, not a Palestinian state. Before the Ottoman Empire, there was an Islamic state of the Mamluks of Egypt, not a Palestinian state. Before Islamic state of the Mamluks of Egypt, there was a Ayyubid Empire, not a Palestinian state. It says Godfrey IV of Boulogne, known as Godfrey de Bouillon, conqueror of the Jerusalem in 1099. Before Ayyubid Empire, there was a Frankish and Christian kingdom of Jerusalem. This is where the Great Crusades. And then it says, not a Palestinian state. Before the kingdom of Jerusalem, there was a Umayyad, a Fatimid empire, not a Palestinian state. Before the Umayyad and Fatimid empires, there was the Byzantine empires, and we all know with the Byzantine empires, that's when still we still had control over our land. Because the Byzantine empires was the so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans when we first created, what you will, Christianity, and we created the way they were the Knights Templar and all the different castles. That's when we ruled over that land. But it goes back showing how the empires have changed. Palestine never ever really had a claim to the land, but they were peaceful over in that area, right? So it says after the Byzantine Empire, there was a Sassanid Empire, and then it says before the Sassanid Empire, there was another Byzantine Empire. So we basically took over again. And then before the Byzantine Empire was a Roman Empire. Roman Empire, Hasmonean, and we all know Seleucid Empire. And we get back into the Great Triumvirate, First Triumvirate, Second Triumvirate, and you go back farther and farther. But I go to bring all that out is because that land has been parted and fought over from generation to generation to generation since we lost our homeland. All right?
He said it would happen that way.
And the Lord said it would happen. That's also prophecy. All right? You want it?
Yeah.
Brothers is bringing out some scripts on that.
Bring them out.
All right, so Perthum hit us with Matthew 12:25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every man divided against itself shall be brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand.
Yep. So every city and house divided amongst itself shall not stand. Esau is fighting Esau. Esau actually is fighting the entire world. Right. Esau is holding on for dear life. Esau is trying to he's trying to establish his new world order through the means of war, but at the same time he's trying to fight off the other nations that want a piece of that new world order. Because don't get it twisted. Just because Esau is ruling the world, these other nations have minds of their own.
It's not on here.
These other nations want their piece of the pie, and they're willing to fight and die for it. That's why the Lord said, I've come to send fire on the earth, and what will happen if it's already kindled? Right? It's already kindled. War.
What shall I do?
What shall I do if it's already kindled? Because guess what? This fire is going out. Remember, what did the Lord say? I will send the fire out, and it will consume. It would not. That's 2 Corinthians 16, but we don't need that yet.
It's a little bit.
I got Mark 3:24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but have an end.
But have an end. So the Lord is manifesting the end of Esau and his reign on the earth. The Lord is manifesting the end of all nations' rule on the earth. What he's doing is he's making them variances against each other. They're fighting one another. They all have in their heads that they all believe that they're fighting for the next up, and then they're fighting for the Most High. They all believe that they're doing it.
Yeah.
These are the strong delusions, man. They all believe like they all like Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, jihad, holy war, and then you got these FJs over here like hell Satan. Because you know that's what they really worship. They worship. Yeah. I mean, we gonna keep it truthful. You know. And guess what? They're clashing, and then the elites at the top want it all to happen anyway. Because what? They want to call the herd. They want to depopulate the earth. They want to make as much money as possible off the pain, suffering, and bloodshed of others, man. And that is what the spirit of Esau to begin with. He is not upright. This man is wicked from his bowels, man. As soon as he comes out of the womb, that's like before he even leaves the womb. The Lord even said, I had hated Esau before he before he was even born, because I already know what the fuck him and his offspring are going to do on the earth.
Yeah, because the Lord created the evil spirits, and he already knew their nature. So he's like, man, as soon as this boy get born, he gonna do none of that shit.
Yep.
Because that's how he created him.
Yeah, think about
That's how he
it.
created him.
As soon as Joe Biden was born, the Lord was like, "Gah." He's like,
That's a wicked love.
"Damn."
Right.
All right, man. Go ahead, man. Go be harbinger of death, man. Come on, hurry up. Do your fucking job, man. the Lord, like this motherfucker. Damn. You know?
Some more here. This is Micah Allah. Micah Allah put 2 Esdras 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and what thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the earth which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, the end is manifest.
And it's,
Yeah, you know what? It's interesting. Yo, that's literally like a fresh book. Like that's like a fresh book that you didn't buy yet. That you the one that wrote it already know what they about to read.
Yeah.
It's about to go down.
Yeah.
That's how the Lord had it before the world began. It's like a whole joint
yo,
already set.
The
Like,
Lord
Yep.
wrote his script.
Yeah.
Yo,
Think about it, bro. We are literally nothing but Sims in the game.
Yeah, that's it, yo.
We are Sims.
Characters.
We are Sims in the Lord's game.
Specific
Bro,
world.
you play Grand Theft Auto? Yeah. We the motherfuckers on the corner and shit chilling.
The
like,
NPCs.
Yeah.
The NPCs.
And then first eye point of view is the Lord looking down like, yeah.
Creator mode. You have to do like
Yeah.
creator mode, and you can do whatever you want.
Yo, man. Yo, but what the brother just brought up was perfect, because guess what? All of this stuff is manifesting. What are we seeing around the war? War, pestilence, famine, right? We're seeing uproars of the people. Right now, all over the world, protests are going on in Palestine. And literally, these FJs are not even hiding the fact that they're just trying to genocide these people.
Yo, the crazy
They're
thing
not
about
even
it,
hiding it. They like, look.
it's really both sides, because you see people like, oh, I stand with Israel.
It's because
Yeah. And then you'll see, and then people be like you go on Instagram and shit, it be like, we stand, a moment of silence for all the Israelis that lost their life.
But guess what?
And then people in the
Not
comments
many
like, what about the
Israelis
Palestinians?
Yo,
Free Palestine.
but
And then
because-
motherfuckers going at
It's
it.
because the media,
The media, yeah.
which is what witchcraft, right?
Yep.
Knows how to play on the heartstrings of man.
Yeah.
Right? What they do is they show you what they want you to see, right? Just like they said that 40 babies was decapitated by Hamas, right? So then everybody was like, oh, yeah, death to Palestine, they're killing babies, oh. Then they go and start killing all their kids and babies. And then they
Yeah.
come out, oh, by the way, 40 kids really didn't die, but we don't know why anybody put that. Yeah, everybody's retracting their statements. Now they're seeing the death toll of all the kids in Palestine being killed. When Israeli baby was killed. And then you see the Israelis are giving their civilians guns and telling them to go protect the borders. So now you got civilians that are not trained, and you see unarmed people walking. I've been watching so many videos. Unarmed people walking up, hey man, we're just trying to get over here. And he's like, back the fuck up. Obviously he's saying it in
Right.
but in my head, I'm listening to it. It's back the fuck up. Because you see him like this. And then the bull tries to move forward. Bull takes his fucking M16, shoots him in the gut. Boom! All his friends come pick him up. Boom! He's walking off. Bro, there's so much bloodshed going on over there, man.
I seen they said Israel shutting off the internet too.
Oh, they shut up.
They can hide everything. They trying to hide what they're doing.
What's the first thing that Israel attacked when they supposed they had their retaliation? Was their media building. Why? Because they knew they were about to go in there and straight euthanize people. They're killing all the children. They're literally saying your next generations will not be here.
Yeah.
We're making sure that this land is ours and ours only. And this is why the Arab nations are going to have to rise, because they're, remember, there's one thing about Muslims, real Muslims, not just so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, faking the fuck.
Yep.
They are literally, they believe in what they believe in.
Right.
And one of the things they believe in is what jihad. They believe in protecting one another. They believe in that camaraderie. That's why these Arab nations is like, we're going to lose a lot of money by going over here, but fuck these white motherfuckers. Why the fuck we letting them kill Hold the fuck up. And guess what? This, bro, I'll give it a week, a couple of days, but as soon as Iran sits there and goes, we in this joint. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Waiting on.
If Iran
And it's
says,
gonna happen.
And it's going to happen. It's going to
not no
happen.
ifs, and no but about it.
Iran team up with how much?
It's a
No.
matter of time.
Iran already death to America, death to Israel.
Yeah.
Right? But the Iranian leader had a phone call with the Saudi Arabia leader and a couple other Jones, and they all like this. We got to lose, nigga.
Right.
We like I said, nigga.
You know
what do
that's
we have
where all
to
the
lose?
money is. They got all the money over there.
Yeah, they got.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, yep, because that's going to where Saudi Arabia, and then you got right next door, you got United Arab Emirates.
Where Dubai?
United Arab Emirates. It's like right next door to Saudi Arabia.
For all that money over
It's like Saudi Arabia's this big land, and then there's like a small piece that's like northeast of it, or east of it, which is the United Arab Emirates. And then in there you got Abu Dhabi, Dubai, which is like right off of the sea and shit. But it's like
a lot of things that's happening too is the so-called Israelis. They're being exposed, man.
all over the world.
A lot of videos are popping up, and people that thought they was protecting Israel is finding out like they do this shit to little kids. They do this. They all the dirt that's coming up is coming to the light about who the people really are, man.
The Zionists are actually being exposed.
Exactly.
What they call it? The Hadith?
The
No, not
Hadith.
the Hadith. What's the
no, the Hadith. You talking about the
what's
Talmud?
that? The Talmud, right? It's nothing but witchcraft and mysticism. And blood sacrificial things and demon conjuring demons. They talk about King Solomon had a ring to control the demons, which could be true.
It could be true.
It could be true. Remember,
What's up, bro?
Anybody take a blue bike over there?
a blue bike.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't.
Park right there.
Like a motorcycle?
No,
or a
it's
scooter?
like one of the indigo bikes.
Nah, I didn't see it, bro.
I didn't see anything in general.
Like one of them you pay for?
Yeah.
Oh, nah.
In general. They are hot like this right here. I just saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta have them joints locked up, brother. We in Philly, man.
My will every day.
We in Philly.
It's still
Even
my small
though
good,
we
that's
in Chief Place of Concourse, we on a
GK?
technically
Oh.
hood side. You gotta go about half a mile up the road, then it becomes all pretentious white people. Down here, if you can find a Foot Locker, you around niggas, man. I hate to say it, but it's true.
But what they got? Finish line?
No,
What?
No, they don't have any of that. They have
don't have none of
tailored
that.
suits and gelato.
They got, like,
and,
they-
and espresso shops.
Yeah, they got like their own little Bryn Mawr running company.
Exactly.
They got shit like that.
But look, you come down this side, you got a Foot Locker,
Locker,
you got a Popeyes chicken, Five Guys, 5 and below. Come on, bro. You got the Habib store on the corner.
Yeah.
Fabio's talking about, yeah, man, hurry up and buy.
Wendy's and shit.
Come
Yeah.
on, bro.
Wells Fargo.
You should have thought about
Wells
that.
Fargo
You think
definitely a hood
uptown,
bank.
Nothing's gonna happen. Wrong area, bro. Bro, because we wasn't paying. Wasn't paying attention to that, man.
Now if we were still over there, we probably would have.
We would have seen it over there, yeah. But man, the Lord is working miracles, man. And the Lord said, I'm gonna basically, I'm gonna co-sign you, brothers, with signs following. And we're literally watching the signs following, bro. Who would have thought? Who would have thought war right now would be going on in Israel? No, we would always talk about, because Israel gonna get hit with a nuke too if America got
Not
hit.
this though. Not this.
Well, we wasn't thinking like
There was gonna be actual war there.
ASAP.
the Lord said, look, when we woke up one
You
morning,
thought they was protected
Yeah,
on their side.
we thought Iron Dome and America and every allies, everybody protects Israel. We woke up, 5,000 missiles been shot into. Wait, what? Wait, what? This
happened?
This really happened? Man, it's
I
beautiful.
wonder, I wonder what else is up, couple of these boys' sleeves, man. Like, it's gonna be another hit somewhere.
This is all planned. They're calling this their 9/11.
Yo, somebody gonna get hit with one of them Baruch bombs. Remember Baruch? Somebody gonna get hit with one of those. Remember that big ass, minor ass little nuke in Baruch?
No.
Remember that? Remember when Baruch got hit? And it was that
I thought you said.
Beirut.
I thought he said Baruch like the scriptures.
No,
I'm thinking like, wait, you mean Beirut?
That's what I was thinking, bro.
Beirut?
I thought you meant Roots is reading.
Like,
I'm like, I
Baruch?
remember doing
I remember, they got a video of that joint. Bro, they hitting them with the drones over there now. That?
Not that.
Bro.
Not that.
They just
Not
said,
that.
bro.
That's a big.
They,
That's too scattered.
no. No,
That shit
no,
right there.
no. First day, they said over 330,000 people were dispersed from their land on the first day. And then Israel told 1.1 million people, the other 1.1, because only 2 million people in the land, the other 1.1 million that ain't already dead, if you don't get the fuck out of Dodge, you're gonna die in this barrage. Then as they start fleeing, they start dropping bombs on them anyway. Bro, this shit is crazy, man.
over there right now.
I got something on Zionism if I could bring it out.
Go ahead, brother. Yeah,
Absolutely.
We were talking about the Zionist movement,
Yeah, go ahead.
which was established by, or founded by Theodore Herzl, which is last name spelled H-E-R-Z-L. It says Zionism, a movement which is really a social movement, not a spiritual movement.
Yep.
It has nothing to do with religion.
A movement for the reestablishment and development of protection of a Jewish nation and what is Israel. It was established as a political organization in 1897 under Theodore Herzl and was later led by Chaim Weizmann. And Wikipedia, I'll just read the opening, obviously. Zionism is a nationalist movement that emerged in the 19th century to espouse support for the establishment of a homeland for the Jewish people in Palestine. Region roughly corresponding to the land of Israel in Jewish tradition. Following the establishment of Israel, Zionism became an ideology that supports the development and protection of the state of Israel, not the nation of Israel.
Exactly.
Wow.
It has nothing to do with Judaism or nothing to do with the actual scriptures. This is just their way of laying claim to the land and basically saying it's their birthright. Because everyone knows that the people of the Bible have a birthright.
Right.
So they're claiming to be the people of the Bible, right? So they can basically lay claim to the land, and that everything that they do cannot be ostracized because they're saying it's their right to do so. So when they go and kill off the Palestinians and they went in there and raped, robbed, pillaged, and destroyed and took the land, they were like, well, this is our land to begin with. It's our birthright, which was all a lie. Which was all a fucking lie.
Hold up, man. Let me just get this real quick, man, because that pisses me off, man.
Limited.
Yo, this is Hebrews, I believe it's 12 and 16. It says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. And that's going into what, the bro just said. These FJs or Amalekites are trying to so-called claim a birthright that's not even theirs, when the scriptures clearly stated that they would have had the birthright, but the Lord rejected them. Like when it goes into Romans 9, it said that before, like I said earlier, before Esau and Jacob were born, Jacob had be loved, but Esau had be hated. So it was already set up for them to be hated and not have the blessing in the first place, which they are, in delusion they had.
Micah Allah brought out Obadiah 1 and 2. Beautiful. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised.
And that's literally, get that uncover thy locks up, uncover thy nakedness. That's literally what the Lord is doing to these Edomites, man. The Lord is literally exposing these devils for who they really are, man. He's literally letting the world, mind you, and that's why you gotta appreciate the unicorn.
Right.
If it wasn't for the unicorn and being able to see everything in real time, man, they would be getting away with so much shit. That's why, like we just brought out, one of the first things they did was knock down the media towers. And mind you, and if you watch the video of the media towers, it wasn't like they sent a fucking missile to destroy it. It looked like 9/11, how the towers just came down like it was a demolition. Man, these motherfuckers had it planned. She was planned from the get-go. But look, I got a couple article heads that I'm going to bring out. It says Hamas, Israel, and the collapse of the fiat global order. It says this past weekend, the world witnessed an absolute barbarism played out of Hamas agents brutally targeted Israeli civilians. The state of Israel, suffering from a historic failure to protect its residents, has predominant Salakia, the rain. state of Israel, suffering from an historic failure to protect its residents, has predictably responded with major military operations in the Gaza Strip. The result is a growing regional conflict fueled by historic feuds beyond the scale of traditional geopolitical considerations. Add to the ongoing war in Ukraine, a less talked about conflict between Armenia. Oh, and another war is about to happen. Armenia and Azerbaijan, and the threat of a renewed fighting between Kosovo and Serbia, and the world is witnessing the breakdown of global order established by modern assumptions that are being exposed. We spoke about this in the beginning of camp. The Lord is what? Creating divisions.
We at the end of the world, yo.
The Lord is creating divisions. You got wars that have not broken out. It literally just said, when was the last time you heard anything about Armenia and Uzbekistan? And now we got a fucking Kosovo and Serbia are about to go to war.
It's just little nations.
Little nations. Like, all right, yo, the Serbs like, man.
Croatia and Istanbul.
Yeah, like what? The Serbs like, look, man.
What?
No, the Serbians, no, we know the Serbs, they know drug trafficking.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers get busy. So they over there like, they probably with the Russians like, let me stop, bro. It says, in the later part of his career, slide. As a matter of fact, I'm done off that article. I'm gonna get another article in. The rain, slack in the rain is what I'm saying. I shot the sheriff. Alright, it says civilians, and this is what I was talking about. It says civilians in Gaza were given 24 hours to evacuate by Israeli military. Now mind you, before I even read the article, I can honestly tell you what has already happened. They told these motherfuckers, you got 1.1 million people had 24 hours to evacuate. They told them to take a certain road. Evacuate to the south or the north or whatever it was, go on this road and go. As these people were being piled into cars and trying to flee, the Israelis were bombing these motherfuckers, throwing their passage away. A lot of them said, because I watched a video about it earlier, a lot of them was like, we're not leaving our homeland. So a lot of them stayed and died. They stayed, and then you see videos of people crushed under rubble and people's hands stuck, and they don't have the equipment or tools to dig people out of the rubble of the buildings being collapsed on them. You see so much bloodshed going on, man. But it says Israeli military has warned people in the northern Gaza to leave the area. This could be a signal that Israel will be launching a ground invasion of Palestine. Now, who just said if there's going to be a ground invasion of Palestine, who was going to jump into the war? They said if America joins a ground war in Palestine, or if Israel actually launches a ground invasion, what they're going to do, Iran said they're going to join the war. Guess what that's going to create? World War III. Now, yes, you know it's not going to be 100% nuclear war right away, because a lot of other prophecies have to hit. Yeah. But guess what? World War III actually already started when Russia and Ukraine and the United Nations started going at it anyway.
Yep.
It was low level, but see, World War III is going to be felt by the whole world. And America will be touched. Please understand, America will be touched. Those boots, boots on the ground, touch me. Bro, You think on our southern border, those hundreds of thousands of people coming up through here, all them Chinese men coming up this motherfucker, they found Russian motherfuckers, they found Arabs and all the time. You think that the border wasn't open all this time, and these motherfuckers ain't secret cells waiting for the call to kill every motherfucker you see? That's gonna help start. Yo, yes, Kevin. Yes. I wholeheartedly believe there will be boots on the ground. There's boots already on the ground. How many Palestinians live in America? Did you see over in Camden, New Jersey, in high school? Camden, New Jersey high school, Palestinians were fighting the Palestinian kids were fighting the Jewish kids. Already creating divisions right now.
My coworker goes to a school out in New York, and he was showing when we was working. He was telling me, he's like, "Yo, man, look at this." He said, "You got all these people protesting outside my school." And they was like, it was like, bro, hundreds of people protesting out of school, bro, in New York, bro.
Muslims and Jews.
And then you gotta think how many Muslims. It's a war between the FJs and the Arabs. You know how many Muslims, bro? In Camden, New Jersey, right over the bridge, literally less than 15 minutes away. In high school, they got videos of Palestinian and Arab kids got the little hijab Jones on and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you see the little Jewish boys with the motherfucking curly little twisty bow and shit they got. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you gotta remember this. America is a multiple nations united, melted within. So when the scriptures say that every man shall flee to his own people, you got people, a lot of motherfuckers in America that's not gonna be able to fly home. So you're gonna have that's why we say it's gonna be like a civil war in America. It's not just between blacks and whites, bro. You're gonna have, bro. You got Asians. You got all everybody from every nation here in America, bro.
Like, what hood you from, nigga? You don't look like one of ours.
Nigga, what you Algerian? Nah, bro.
No.
Who you roll with?
They gonna be having clothes. They be like, whatever they say.
So what's that, Mad Max?
Bro, they gonna be shit's gonna be real, man.
I would love to see it.
It says, Israel's men. It says Israel's military has warned people in northern Gaza to leave the area. This could be a signal that Israel will be launching a ground invasion on Palestine, which a United Nations spokesperson said would be impossible without devastating humanitarian consequences. It's already devastating humanitarian consequences now. They're literally wiping. They're literally doing biblical shit. They're wiping this thing. They're wiping. They're literally trying to wipe them off the face of the earth.
Doing some Egyptian shit, wiping the kids away.
No, literally, they're trying to wipe them off this earth. It says the area to be evacuated includes Gaza City, some of 1.1 million people, according to the IDF. Spokesperson is Stefan Dujarric, spokesperson of the UN Secretary General. A ground defense has not been announced. It says IDF Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Cornelius said in a video live stream Friday that civilians were being asked to leave for their own safety. Israel has been preparing to invade Palestine for a few days now, so the evacuation warning doesn't come as a surprise. What is surprising is that Hamas has told those 1.1 million residents to stay put when Israel has shown. So Hamas told them to stay put. Has told them, the 1.1 residents to stay put when Israel has shown, unlike Russia, that it will follow through on its threats. As crucial supplies dwindle in Gaza, the health system is one on the brink of collapse. Israel has said its complete siege will not be lifted until Hamas release the 100 to 150 people estimated to have been taken hostage. Now, man, I don't need to read more than that. At the end of the motherfucking day, they are going at it. See, Americans are so fattened up, man. Americans are so desensitized to what's really going on in the world.
Yeah.
They don't understand what real famine is, what real pestilence is, what real turmoil is. Most Americans don't even know what war really is, man. But these other countries, these Arabs, come from a warrior background. They've been at war with the neighboring tribes and war with nations all over the place, man. Al-Qaeda, they got war tyrants and warlords all over the place. They're used to this shit. That's why they over here like I'm staying put. Whereas don't let one motherfucking bomb.
Americans they got that kind of conviction, bro.
It could be a fucking car bomb. A car bomb went off right there and only messed with the storefront. All of America would be shit bricks. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? Our government needs to do something.
Yeah.
Bro, Americans are listen. This is why it says the slain of the Lord shall be many. There's so many are gonna die, man. People, bro, most people can't even run a mile.
Did you finish at Joel 9:3? You finished Joel 3? Did you read all up to 9?
No, I ain't read it 9. No. That is Joel 3.
Like, I don't know if you can start up a little bit, but I know.
If you're talking about going to 9, I just see what it is. No, sorry, 9. Joel 3:7-9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of the Lord draw near. Let them come up.
And that's exactly what's happening. The Lord has basically started those war drums where all nations are now preparing for war, man. All the mighty men that thought they were something, that think they're something, that think that they tough, they all get prepared for war. I even seen an American commercial. Not a commercial. I seen an American clip of a Marine because America sent over a destroyer ship over to the Gaza
I seen that.
The Gaza
border,
right?
That, yeah.
And on there was a bunch of Marines, and then one of the Marines was basically saying, "We ready to get busy." They like, look, we've been on this ship for how long doing nothing. We ready to get busy.
Hey, you got a lot of people that go into the military to get busy, bro.
Just to go get busy.
I bet one.
Yeah, you got real life motherfuckers out here who like, yo, man, I just want to go to war, man.
Yeah, I met one.
Yeah, bro.
One from Scotland, actually. He actually did it. He's probably doing it now.
there's memes. There's even memes of people playing around like hood niggas at war. I only came here to kill, man. I ain't doing no push-ups. I come to just catch bodies. You want 20 push-ups and 20 bodies?
You know what? Y'all see dead presidents?
Yeah.
That mentality?
Yeah.
That exists.
Yeah.
Them brothers really think
Well,
like that.
But mind you, we serve a God of war, man. We serve a man of war, man. You think he literally says, wake up the mighty men. The mighty men are literally like, yo, man, it's time for battle. It's time for war. It's time to get busy.
Come on, me.
Raise them spirits up.
This is Joel 3:10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
So no longer worrying about everyday life and work. Right now, it's time for war, right? It's a time for everything, man. Right now, we are not in a time of peace, man. We are in a time of war, man. Because let's be realistic. Nothing on this earth ever gets done without war. You can't protest and get change. You can't vote and get change. The only thing that the so-called white man understands is blood. So if you want him to understand you, you got to shed his what? Blood.
Hey, if you want peace, go to war.
Yep. You want peace, go to war. Because ideologies, what? Are going to clash. Right? The main reason why it's war between Palestine and the Zionists is because what? They both believe in different ideologies. Right? So they don't believe they believe each of them are less than human. In turn, we can't coexist because what? What does it say in the scriptures? If at least two walk the same.
Those two walk together.
Unless they be
can't
agreed, they can't walk together.
So guess what? Most of the world is not in agreement. So guess what's going to happen? War. And the Lord is not in agreement with the world at all.
God.
So guess what it's going to be? War. It's as simple as that, man. Go ahead.
Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
The Second World War is past, and behold, World War III cometh quickly. And listen, we here.
You think about it, it is pretty fast.
Bro, it's fast as shit,
Yeah,
bro.
from 1945 to 1947 to now.
Yep.
That's pretty quick, man.
Hey, bro, it's 50.
Yeah, plus we work on
56
we
years.
move on the Lord's time, man. The Lord don't think like
that's one person's grandma.
True. That's one. Yeah.
That's one generation. One generation.
That's one grandma.
One generation. The Lord said, in one more generation, I'm gonna let this shit
And
right.
I mean, somebody grandma, if they was probably 18 at the time, she probably what, 78? Bro, what was probably walking around cool and shit.
bro, my grandma was born in 46.
Yeah, so still
Exactly.
shit.
So guess what?
She's like 70 something.
Grandma was born right after World War II.
She
Yeah,
seen
she's
all
still
that
there for World
shit.
War
She
II.
lived through. My grandma lived through all that little
All that-
segregation shit.
Yeah,
Bro, World War I, World War II, all that
Man,
shit.
that's just crazy.
World
One
War II.
grandma seen World War II and 3.
World War II,
Yeah, man.
man. 3.
That's crazy. Yeah,
That's
you're right.
Matter of fact, Dad's mom.
Yup, she did.
Yo, I be picking up patients that's like 95, 98, bro. Bro,
I had a
they
lady
be
come on my
still
store.
up. I be like, yo, you was here when
Bro, I had a
in
lady come on my-
1920.
I had a lady
Right.
come on my store yesterday. She was like 92
1920,
years old.
bro. They was born
still
1925.
moving like I was nothing. Husband was
I be
all
like-
decrepit. Husband was in a fucking wheelchair. But she like, I'm 92. I just come to get my internet fixed. I'm in my head like,
Oh, y'all know. That's really not nothing. Yo, in the pen relays, I seen it twice. They got 89, 90, 93-year-old 100-meter dashes and baby rolling. 93 years
listen,
old, rolling.
God forbid I live that long.
shit.
Anybody trying to see that?
That shit,
I need
wow.
Yahweh Shah to come back.
In Babylon, that's crazy.
I need Yahweh Shah to come back before.
That's trying to be 90, y'all.
Bro,
Okay.
I ain't trying to see
Yeah,
40.
I'm not trying to see 36. I need Yahweh Shah to come back before 36.
Yeah,
Give me
I ain't trying to
they
see
give me a
40.
couple of years. Let me get it.
35.
I'm trying to be like, hey, look, man, hey, I'm not even trying to touch 40. I'm like, look, the Lord said at 33. You know what I mean? But no, bro, I ain't trying to think, look, man, because I don't want to be that weak.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that weak and
Shit
shaky.
go down, yeah.
Nah, man, I like the fact that I can move
That's
strong.
I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of like judgment, dog.
Bro, I always tell
Jacob
people,
Jacob
get
Jones.
old, bro.
That's
It's like my
shit.
worst fear, bro.
Like,
Yeah,
Yo,
old age, can't do
It's like my
shit.
worst fear, bro.
Can't do
What, being
nothing.
82 and Jacob Trouble?
As a man, after like
that's
50,
my
you
joint.
kinda junk.
That's my joint.
Up until 50, you cool. If you take care of your body, beyond 50, you kind of liability.
No.
You should be good.
Nah, 50 should be
Terrell
good.
Owens like 50. He be
Should be alright. Should be alright. 50. You take care of yourself.
He
I
an
think
elite athlete.
I I think that's true. Yeah. I think a man starts actually getting old when he passes. No.
At 40?
55.
Yeah, 55.
Bro, 55 is when you start. That's when you gotta catch it.
Yeah.
You get to 55. If you ain't taking care of yourself, it's going to 56. No.
Women turn like 40.
No,
they start.
no,
Women turn like 35, bro.
No.
Women at 35.
I hate to say it, but when women turn like 32, you be like, damn, bitch. Yeah, man.
Some of them, though.
She the OG.
A lot of them,
It's
bro.
some bad Jones out there.
Some, bro.
I never said they could be bad.
Yeah.
I didn't say they could be bad.
But majority, though, yeah.
But the majority, and then when a woman hit 40, it's like,
Oh, it's over.
baby girls,
It's a wrap.
you ain't married.
It's a wrap.
Hey,
you
you
got
might
no kids.
You might as well, hey, brother.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, what's up, brother?
All right, man.
When a woman turns 40, it's almost like if you ain't married or you ain't already have a couple kids and you ain't retired yet, I don't know.
Your life was pointless for real.
You ain't got no generations. Or you was one of them career-driven ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Then they like 56,
Oh,
just lonely, bro. All they friends, friends got grandkids
Hold
and
on.
shit.
They got like 6 dogs or like 6 cats running around, little dogs too. A bunch of a house full of little ass dogs running around. Oh, this is Pookie. That's Ray. That's Man, and that's Tito.
Like 20 cats.
They them the type just cooked in Jacob's trouble. Cooked.
Oh. I feel like a
Just
man,
take with my
a man
approach.
at 55. A man thinks about 55. Now, if you get 55, but you was taking care of yourself,
you can go another 5.
you can go
I mean,
another 5.
look at the apostles, bro.
Terry Crews.
Awesome.
No, I'm talking about like Terrell Owens, Terry Crews,
Yeah.
those who actually like kept up with themselves. The apostles, they caught it late, so they trying to preserve now. But if they would have been preserving right now, the apostles be like, hey, y'all ain't get y'all 5K in this week.
Bro, every day apostle go bar, 5-mile hike.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
he
beautiful.
be
Beautiful, man.
getting into it,
Yo,
man.
I pray the Lord keep giving that elder youth and stability, man. I love to see it, man.
We need it, man.
Yeah, man.
The flood need it.
What Joshua say? I think with Joshua, he said, "Yo, man," he said, "Yo, the Lord got me old, but I still got my youth and my strength."
Yeah. See, that's
He
what
was
I'm
old
saying.
as shit, but still with like on some young
And
boy.
because remember, in the scriptures it says we're allowed to live to 120.
Yeah.
So that means when you get to 60, you were supposed to still kind of be like this.
You middle age.
age.
60 is supposed to be like 30 now. Like
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, 60 should be like 30.
60 should be like 30,
Yeah,
bro.
like 30.
But because of the way people treat themselves, 60.
Babylon.
60.
Yeah.
But go ahead,
Joel 3, continue in Joel 3, verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh Shah.
And who are those mighty ones, man? That's Yahweh Shai and the angels.
What? Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
Now, how are they enticing the mighty ones to come down? Because war is going to be going on. World War III is going to be going on, and what? All that is fueling the fire. The Lord, all that death and destruction and everything is being raised in the.
They already in war. They're already in war, so they're already ready. So when Yahweh Shah come back, it's just like, all right, we're not fighting each other no more. We're fighting them.
That's
Fighting
why I
that.
said I come to send fire on the earth, but what if it's already been kindled?
Because right now they kind of like on some lazy, you know what I mean? No war.
No.
going on.
The angels of Yahweh Shah there, bro. I wonder what kind of weapons. Oh my goodness.
No. His introduction, bro. Like his intro
Yeah.
by itself. Remember when King David got delivered from with the chariot? Remember when the chariot came down, it separated the fucking waters from under the bottom of the jaw? How much power that was? Yo, it's gonna be stupid.
Yeah, Yahweh Shah intro gonna be like.
it's gonna
First
be
of all,
fucking
It's
crazy.
gonna be,
Yahweh
it's
Shah-
gonna be, bro. It's gonna go down history of like the greatest moment of
The
all
greatest
time.
moment.
Well, it actually says that.
In Jeremiah 16:14.
In fact, it actually says that in the scriptures that it would no longer be the
Right.
God that led you out of the land of Egypt.
But you know the Lord lived.
The devil out of the land of north and all the lands.
So we don't chop it up. We'll get that real quick.
Yeah.
So we don't chop that up. Go
I get
ahead.
it.
Joel 3, in 12. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Just like your brother just said. He said, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for the wickedness is great.
And why is the harvest right? Because everybody is going to already be ready in battle.
Already be in position.
Everybody already going to be in battle. The harvest is right. The Lord, and Everybody got that. Everybody gonna be either what? Bloodthirsty, blood drunk. Everybody going in this day and age. Everyone is going to be fighting because in their head they believe what they're fighting for is right. The Lord is going to send strong delusions on this earth. It's going to be like, this is for my family and future generations. If we win this war, we will have the world. And they all going to be fighting for the world. And all of a sudden, like the brother said, Yahweh Shai's return is going to be the most magnificent shit ever known and seen. Bro, dude, the whole earth rumbling. Earth, what the fuck is
Literally, at that moment, everyone's going to stop what they're doing.
Yeah,
Because everyone's going to see. So literally, everybody's going to stop what they're doing, look up, and it'd be like, what the
Shit.
Yo, and I believe
motherfuckers gonna get, you're gonna see so many people petrified, literally just.
You're gonna hear a loud trumpet go off, and the trumpet, the Lord's trumpets, it's gonna be some eerie ass.
The world will hear that shit.
And it's gonna be like vibrating. Everything gonna be shaking.
No, you know
and shit.
what's that little when that movie introduction? You know the John? It's like old school movies where it start off. You know what I'm talking about?
With the lion in the background,
No, bro.
or the Paramount John.
The Paramount John, I think it
Paramount
is.
John, and then the stars come around the mountain, but it'd be like, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It's gonna be eerie.
It'd be
bro.
like it's loud as shit,
It's
bro.
gonna be loud. Think about it. You know
Wow.
what? It's gonna be so
And bright.
It's gonna be so loud when the Lord comes back, because you gotta think the earth is going to tremble and shake to and
Yeah.
fro. The ground is going to shake. You're gonna see animals, dogs and shit. Bow. Yo, how would you feel if you see a dog come down and bow?
Yo.
You look up, all of a sudden you see a freaking dark cloud. It looked like a cloud. What the
Thunder,
hell is that?
right? Thunder,
and
lightning,
and-
boom, boom, boom.
Bro.
Probably see fire in the sky.
And then all of a
like,
sudden,
yo.
then you're gonna just see,
You won't see the chariots this time.
Then-
no,
It's real shapes.
bro, and then you're gonna see the fathership open up, and then all these chariots.
Matter of fact, real quick, and say that, yo, brothers don't be peeping Zechariah 6 when they say that exact same shit. Hold up, peep this.
All right, get it, brother.
Hold on, yo.
Oh, Shemaiah said it's THX, the movie introduction.
Oh, yeah.
THX.
Yeah.
Y'all
Shalom,
know, Yo, peep Zechariah 6.
Shalom,
yo.
brother.
Zechariah 6 starting at the top. And I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, there came 4 chariots out from between 2 mountains.
See?
And the mountains were mountains of brass. So 2 big ass chariots and
4 chariots came out.
And 4 came out of that joint.
That's what I said. You're gonna see the father. Yahweh Shai come back on the father shit. He gonna mind you, he gonna be flying on top of it. Fucking garment gonna be. He gonna see. Matter of fact, you ever see Man of Steel? When he,
Yeah.
fly up, and then you see his cape like this in the joint. He just sitting there like this, unbothered and shit. Yahweh Shai gonna come back. Yo, bro, I'm trying to tell you. Hey, look, arms folded like.
Bro,
He did not even lift up a finger.
But you know what's dope though? Yo, Yahweh Shai is
Yo, we gonna be in the kingdom like, I'm like, yo, babe, put that Yahweh Shai coming back on.
Real talk.
It's never gonna get old.
And just rewatch that joint.
Hey yo, on Heaven 2, we gonna have it. On Heaven 2, put Yahweh Shai coming back, John? Cinema. Put that joint on. I want it in the cloud. You sitting there like, look what I was doing. Look, baby, this is where I was at when the Lord came back. When the Lord came back, a chariot came down and got me. I was like, oh, yo, kids, look, Dad was right here. They like, yo, kids, you want to see Dad's old body? Look at that. This is what he used to look like.
Dad's flesh look like.
This is that was Dad's flesh. You know.
Yo, you know what's dope though? But the illest part about it is when all the armies turn to go look at the Lord literally gonna be on some flying shit and he gonna fly on top of the mountain, looking right at him. Like,
He came flew upon the mountain. He was already on it.
Hey, it's funny. Parathum had brought it out a little earlier. 2nd Ezra 13 and 5.
Yeah, 5, yeah,
And
yeah.
after this, I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the 4 winds of heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Yo, that's crazy.
You understand?
And that's not talking about Aquaman. No, it's talking about Yahweh Shai coming out of the sea, which is what the heavens, right? The waters above, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a magnificent sight. Now, mind you, 2 things. I'm gonna be petrified. 1, I'm gonna cry. 2, and I'm just gonna be waiting. Like, come on. Because that's when you're gonna be like this. Come on, I didn't chariot. Come on.
This is gonna be that time where like you done endured all the way to this point.
Oh.
You're gonna be like, yo, is this it? Did I make it? Did I make it? Did I make it? Yo, every brother
you
like,
see chairs.
yo, brothers is gonna be. That's when brothers gonna give up their last little like. Yo, you might even hear a crazy chant, bro.
Yo, real.
All the elect.
A vibration going out.
Yo, all around the world.
You didn't even know brothers was close to you. You just
Yo, you gonna hear it.
Yahweh, Bashim.
Then every brother just start chanting.
Yahweh,
Bashim, Yahusha.
Oh, that's
Oh, praise.
You remember Amos 8:11 gonna
Yo.
be full effect already.
That's gonna.
Oh,
that's
it's brothers
gonna be
already flying
hot,
around.
Yeah,
It's gonna be brothers
flying
already
around.
in
Yeah,
power.
yeah.
You know,
Already gonna have power.
we
Yeah.
already gonna be seeing.
Bro, that's
We already
yo.
gonna be
It's like
seeing
as crazy as Jacob Trouble gonna be. All the honey that come with that,
Yeah.
bro.
There is sweetness in Jacob Trouble.
for the elect,
Yeah.
for the elect,
Yeah.
because we get to see like the brothers get spiritual powers,
Power, yeah.
right? We get
But
to
also
see
get to
chilling
what
with
Jeremiah
Adam
16 and 16.
Yup.
All right, fishers turn hunters, man.
It's also a chance for us to prove our faith. Oh
Watch your
shit!
back, watch your-
Here
watch
she's
your back,
back.
Oh, remember her.
She's
back,
back.
Ariana was going at it with.
Oh, I remember her.
How do you feel about the Palestinian-Israeli war? What are your thoughts? Aren't you like Ukrainian or Russian or something? Oh, I remember you.
Yeah, we remember.
I was asking a simple question. Do you have any thoughts on the Palestinian and Israeli war?
Sometimes just one. For both sides.
Okay, she's a devil. All right, we're gonna get back to the.
Get back, yeah.
We're
Get
gonna
back
get back to
on
it. She's gonna ramble.
What'd you say?
I don't know, demons. I rebuke you in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. I rebuke you in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
I got something for you.
Go and I can shoot.
All right, 2 Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, and to you who are troubled, rest with us when the Lord Yahushua shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels.
Salaki, brother,
I
Salaki.
just want to go.
No, you can walk around. You can walk that way.
You know that was you know that's disrespectful. You doing that on purpose.
She on some
It's cool. It's cool. Hey, listen. I rebuke you. I rebuke you in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Listen, hey, Shorty, just go ahead on the other side, man. Let this word go.
You only got probably like a year left to live, man. You might as well enjoy it, please. Just go.
Just go shop till you drop.
Shop. Go ahead. Just go shop.
Go over to Walnut Street, you know what I mean?
Purposely go with this
Like,
way.
she came up like, yes, these niggas are here. She was happy to see us.
Oh, man.
I get it.
Hey, yo.
I get it.
Hey,
We're
hey,
the
brother.
future kings.
That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite ones when Yahweh come back. It's short and sweet.
Go ahead,
Bring out again.
Salaki, brother.
From 6?
Yeah, from 6.
sure.
Yeah.
2 Thessalonians 1:6, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, and to you who are troubled, rest with us. When the Lord Yahushai shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not God, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahushai Hamashiach, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power.
Yo, and that's beautiful because when it goes into verse 7,
Everlasting destruction for all of you forever. Good luck.
okay.
Hey, man, you gonna let her trip you, man? That white lady's about to kill you.
And that's beautiful. Verse number 7 says, rest with us. That goes into Isaiah 26 and 20 when it says come up my people into thy chambers.
Yeah.
Because when the angels come back to deliver the elect, the brothers, Lord willing, we can be part of that number. Going to be resting on chariots while the Indian nation be overpassed.
Yeah.
And then in verse 21, going into this one, when Yahweh Shah comes back with his holy angels, he's going to also cause destruction to all the governments around the world and all for their iniquities, along with that army of the missiles.
Yeah, you gotta have the brothers that get delivered, or I'm not saying just the brothers, but you gotta have the brothers, the elect brothers and sisters that get delivered in America from the American destruction, right? That nuclear hellfire, and then you're gonna have the elect that get delivered into the chariots all across the world, because when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going to go ahead and wage war with all the nations, all right? So there's not going to be a land that doesn't get touched in some way, shape, or form, all right? Because you have to go and judge all the people that need to be judged across the world, man. The Most High is going to spare some people because we still got to have servants, handmaids, right? Outside of just the Edomites, all right? We're going to have. He's going to save some Ishmaelites, some Ammonites. But it's not necessarily because they were delivered, but But they're going to be. Hey, we need slaves. We need servants, man.
Yeah, I think
The world needs people outside of just the nation of Israel,
I don't think
man.
y'all heard she tried to put a curse.
Yeah,
on
I heard her, bro.
She's like, I wish nothing but death and destruction.
Hey, but listen, you know what? The scriptures say you can't do nothing for the truth. I mean, against the truth, but for the truth,
Hey,
man.
hey, brother.
Hey, Psalms 91. Nothing shall
What
come
she
nigh thy
literally
dwelling,
just
man.
did was she just put a curse on herself. She
She
literally
wished on
just
us, she gonna
Full
get.
counter.
full counter. That's a good one.
So recompense.
Hold on.
about limit effect.
Hold on. Full counter. Where that come from?
Hell no.
7 deadly sins. Any attack you throw at me, I can counter and send it back to you. But it'll be like 10
It's like this, like
double or
this,
10
yeah.
So if you send like an energy beam at me, I can full counter it, but it'll be 10 times
10 bigger.
stronger and it'll be punched back to you.
That's wild.
So what she just did, full counter. God,
Yeah, you know what? But that's dope though. I mean, how the Lord will deliver His people like that because remember, like in Revelation 18, brother, you probably get that too. They talk about the plagues that's going to be on this place.
I still got that Jeremiah.
So that's why I said, yeah. That's why I says, it's going to be a sound of the trumpet, and so the Lord's people got to go up in those chariots because the plagues is going to go on Babylon's.
Yep.
So get it, bro. Bring out Revelation 18, start the top.
Prophecy watch. It says, will Israel soon turn Damascus into a pile of rubble? What's the scripture?
Isaiah.
Grab that real quick.
What's that? 30.
It talks about the master.
It talks about Syria being a heap. Should be a heap. And look, guess what prophecy watch? Look, will Israel soon turn Damascus into a pile of rubble? As soon as Israel sends troops into Gaza, a chain of events will begin that nobody is going to be able to control. I believe that one of these events will be Hezbollah entering into conflict from the north. Uh-oh. Did we just say this? Articles coming out about the same shit, bro.
That's the Iranian military group,
Yep.
right?
Hezbollah, yep. Iranian military group. And if Iran joins, guess what's going to happen? America's going to join. And if America joins,
Russia, China.
And then guess what? If Russia and China join, guess what? India and what? Canada. And then, bro, it's over.
World War III,
hey,
bro.
bro.
It's like everybody got conflict or alliance or something. It's like
Somebody gotta help.
it's
Gotta
going.
help out.
Honestly, I'm about to go get some yayan.
Celebrate.
I'm gonna get it. No, I got a bottle. I know this little, not off topic, but I got remember when the year the Eagles won the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
I got a wine bottle from the year that they won that I never opened. I promise you on everything I love. Shit, World War III has started and the draft in America is now drafting all you women. I'm gonna be like this.
Well, is wine the only liquid that can age well?
Yeah.
Well, alcohol too.
Alcohol like tequila, stuff like
Tequila,
that. Yeah.
10-year whiskey. I love whiskey.
Wine.
10-year,
Whiskey and
12-year
stuff like that.
whiskeys.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
did you get that?
Yeah.
But remember, wine is like sweet. So when wine sit,
Yeah, you want to
it gives you
Yeah,
life.
I want to get the Damascus first real quick.
Okay.
1 second, because I just want to prophecy watch real quick.
Is that like?
You say? A movie.
Oh, that's
Oh, it's 17. Isaiah 17.
It says, as soon as Israel sends troops into Gaza, a chain of events will begin that nobody is going to be able to control. I believe that one of these events will be Hezbollah entering the conflict from the north. As I discussed yesterday, there is no way that Hezbollah is just going to sit there and watch Hamas get systematically wiped out by the IDF. Hezbollah has already mobilized their forces and making preparations to join the fight. But if that happens, Israel is going to hit back extremely hard. In fact, there are reports that Israel has already warned Hezbollah that if it enters the war, Israel will destroy Damascus. And guess what? No. I want you to pull the scripture real quick. As I discussed yesterday, there is no way that Hezbollah is just going to sit there and watch Hamas get systematically wiped out by the IDF. Hezbollah has already mobilized their forces, making preparations to join the fight. But if that happens, Israel is going to hit back extremely hard. In fact, there are reports that Israel has already warned Hezbollah that if it enters the war, Israel will destroy Damascus. And Damascus is what? Syria.
Yep, that's Isaiah 17 prophecy starting to top the word of Damascus. Behold, Damascus is taken away from being a city, and it shall be a ruinous heap.
So we already know that, guess what? Iran's going to join the war, process of elimination, because Israel just said if what? If they join the war, they're going to destroy Damascus. And the scripture just told us that what? Damascus is going to cease from being a city and will be a heap. So guess what's going to end up happening? Iran's going to join the war. And after Iran joins the war, all the Arab nations are going to follow suit. And now we are in World War III.
Yep.
Simple.
Verse 2, the cities of Eror are forsaken, they shall be for flocks, which shall lie down, and none shall make them afraid. The fortress also shall cease from Ephraim, and the kingdom from Damascus, and the remnant of Syria, they shall be as the glory of the children of Israel, saith the Yahweh Shah.
And the remnant of Syria. It's letting you know that this is the war-torn area, man. This is why it's called Yahweh Shabbat.
Yep.
It's going to be so many dead bodies, dead men of renown and soldiers. There's so much blood being shed in this one area, man. This is the cesspool that the Lord has been talking about, man. It's as simple as that. Somebody told me.
Yeah, then you have that Revelation 18.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we're-
yeah.
Yeah, that's for it. So
Yeah,
you want me to bring it out?
get that. You
You
got
said
it.
from the top, bro?
From the top, yeah.
Because once America joins the war, it's over. It is over. But guess what? Oh, also other prophecies are going to actually have to unfold, because what does war do? All these lands over in the Middle East, what? Energy, resources, currency, as well as what? Food are all grown in these areas. Now that they're war torn, the soil is what? Destroyed. No more food, water, sustenance.
It's that
Which is also
famine.
going to create what? Famine.
Famine.
And what does famine also create?
Chaos.
Diseases and chaos. All the Lord ain't playing, man.
The way the Lord's setting this up,
This shit is beautiful. This shit's crazy,
like,
man.
you literally see what's going on.
The ultimate strategist.
Real right.
The ultimate strategist. Now grab that, brother.
Revelation 18 from the top. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
That's their kingdom. That's the lizards, the vultures, all the different styles of insects. Babylon get destroyed. That's their prophecy of a kingdom of heaven for them. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be none but bodies and destruction. So it's going to be their place of peace. Go ahead, brother.
Mm-hmm. Revelation 18:3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
You know what's crazy? One of the main things that are making the merchants rich is off of war. Because ever since war has started, people are making so much money. War is profitable. Chaos is profitable. So this is why the kings of the earth have to what? Are going to have to reverence the Lord. They're going to have to pay tribute. They're going to have to pay it back in blood. All these nations must pay it back in blood. And this is what the Lord is calling for. The Lord is literally stirring up the mighty men for what? So they can pay it back in blood from generation to generation. This is that great that great altar that the Lord is preparing, man. All right, go ahead.
You know what? And the land big up the brother too. Like it just said in general, that this place is that's what I call Babylon. It's called the land of confusion, because they got a lot of idolatry and different idols all wrapped up in one. I mean, there's so many different bullshit and vanity all in one. The Lord, like, man, this shit gotta go.
A land cannot sustain itself with too many different ideologies within it.
Right.
You can only have one ideology, and all the people of the land follow that ideology, and that will create what? Peace, stability.
And lastly,
progress, because everyone's moving in the same direction.
Yep, and lastly, you know what I mean? Like Isaiah 34 talks about that. That the Lord going to bring down Babylon for the controversy of Zion. What's the other thing that's going on with His people? The first commandment was don't worship no other gods but me.
Yep.
So now you guys own people, which He do love. He chastises,
And being
but,
led.
but we also being led to all these dumbass idols.
Yeah, it's too many
Gentiles.
it's too many other religions
Right.
and ideologies that are accessible.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you can just walk down the street and, hey brother, have you heard about the Lord Hakamukas? What?
Yeah.
Nah.
I
Hey
don't know.
man, listen, let me come
it
in.
up there.
Next thing you know, Jake getting inclined like, man, hey, life is gonna change once you give your life over to the Lord Hakamukas.
Bro,
And
I
next thing you
don't
know,
what the fuck was the
Jake
name.
being Jake.
Yeah, Jake all with it.
All
I ain't
right.
gonna lie, that was scary, man. As soon as he said it, he said, some name he said. But he said the Lord got, he's like, the Lord got 7 names. I ain't trying to get off topic. The Lord got 7 names, but this is one of the names. I'm revealing it right now. He said, what you gonna say? That was crazy.
That's like going into Isaiah 1. That the Lord says we're putrefying sores from the top to the bottom. So that's why the plagues, but the brother's about to read, is why the elect got to go, because they the ones that's rocking with the Lord. And the rest of them, Jake, is putrefying sores. They got to get dealt with the plague. It has to, because there's no bringing them back. They so far going backward, it's all fucked up. So, like what the brother was saying, it's a mercy kill. There you go.
They technically ain't a mercy kill. Nah, the Lord want them to suffer. No,
Well, I mean,
they will know death by pain.
Oh yeah, they're gonna know. It's gonna be. It's a little. It's 2-edged. You know what I mean? You slice you with one, and then I'm gonna bring you back.
No, they gonna feel that. The Lord said
Oh,
you
they gonna feel that death
you
by
gonna know
pain.
Death by pain.
And it says that they shall seek death and they shall not find. It shall flee for them.
Yeah, they gonna be like, oh my goodness.
especially when there's a time frame they want to.
Yeah.
They can't.
Yeah, they gonna want
I mean,
to die.
like, like family might hit and
Yo,
it's still gonna be rocking.
no, you gonna be seeing motherfuckers jump off these big ass look, camera, big ass skyscraper. You're gonna be trying to jump off shit like this, hit the ground and not die. The Lord says, and death shall flee from them. And death shall flee from them.
Yo, drop down. Bloosh. Fucked up, but still alive. Like, breathing. Yo, fuck, like only like, bro, body all splattered and shit, bro. Arms fell off, neck half it hanging out, and they still breathing. Like, yo, there's no way. There's no way.
Hey, man. Yo, see, the thing is, we're supposed to persuade men by fear, but when we tell people these things, they go,
Bro, motherfucker bled out and shit. Normal people are going to shock and their body is shut down. Nah, the Lord said, nah.
You alright, big dog. You cool.
These motherfuckers like this.
Nope. Stay there, suffer a little bit.
Fuck around, get hit with bullets.
No. You know how the Lord be like, tell us, hide ourselves in our chambers. The Lord will be like, keep your ass in that body until the indignation passes.
Yeah, that shit.
You're gonna die, and then you're gonna die.
And then you're going to have like
And then you
little
starve to
dogs
death
and
like
shit.
that.
Dogs and animals and rats coming in.
Bro, while you still alive and you feeling your body get
And you just,
hurt, the Lord, yo, man.
That's a bad one, bro.
bro.
Yeah, man, that's
Yes.
the Lord. Listen, man,
The Lord bad like that.
That's some heathen. That's some shit a heathen should do, bro. You Jake, bro. You gotta experience that kind of death.
The Lord, listen, man, the Lord ain't playing with these people, man. The Lord is not playing with these people. And what's crazy is people are not noticing it. What's
they're not,
still
like,
blowing my mind is
caring.
people are walking up and down the street like nothing the fuck is going on. Bro, it literally, they're standing in a burning building. They even put their hands on the doorknobs, felt the heat, and was like,
It ain't that hot.
ain't that hot. Sat back on the couch and shit while everything's burning around.
You know they are the little parable riddle, not parable, but that little frog jaw. And you put
You put a frog into regular water and you slowly increase the temperature and let it boil over time. The frog won't realize that it's dying. But if you throw a frog into boiling water, it'll immediately try to jump out.
Hey, man.
Go ahead. I'll finish that off.
Revelation 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins,
That's the elect.
and that ye receive not of her plagues."
Right, so the elect, the 1/3, 144,000, the 1/3 women, men, and children that believe in Yahweh Bashim Shah is what they're talking about. That's where brother just brought out. Come up, my people, enter in thy chambers. It's the exact same thing. Or what you said, brother, earlier in 2 Thessalonians 1:6, 1:7, when it says, "Come rest with us." It's the elect going up into those chariots for salvation. And then the plagues that's going to happen to Babylon, we're talking about some ICBM missiles. Yup, and what's going to be the great destruction.
Matter of fact, we're going to go into the missiles, get those, and they shall be shot from the into the earth. Oh, you finished that, brother.
Yeah, I know that.
You going?
Yeah, come on, brother, yeah.
Verse 5, Revelation 18:5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God has remembered her iniquities. Yahweh had remembered her iniquities. Let me read that one more time. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she has filled to her double.
Yup, and that's twofold. You gotta look at that as a nation. You know, they're gonna get destroyed by ICBM missiles, which is double because Esau had robbed, raped, and pillaged our brothers over here, took the land, and then the Lord gonna come in and take the land back from this people from ICBM missiles, which is a double punishment.
And
let's
not forget that cup is also talking about
slavery. I was gonna get that. Yup, you got it.
Slavery.
And you gotta remember Lamentations.
No. And it is double.
No. This is,
Look, they
Daniel.
had us in slavery for a little over 400 years. It's close to 500 now. Man, that's crazy. And they're gonna be in slavery for 1,000.
It's double. Yeah, you're right. And you remember Daniel 9, I believe in 12 says that under heaven have nothing been done worse than Israel. So if we had it worse in the world and our situation was fucked up, just imagine what the slavery and the captivity of Esau is going to be.
You have a question?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no. If you have a question, you can ask her. Okay. Go ahead, brother.
Revelation 18:7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
And listen, and the way the Lord set Babylon up is beautiful because like I always say like that the shorty is a virgin. So forget the Pearl Harbor, I don't know all that bullshit. But America has never been touched before in the way like other nations have in the world. So that gives Babylon the undefeated spirit. Once you get 30-0, you're gonna start feeling like can't nobody touch you. Let alone the atomic and nuclear bomb gave Babylon the puff up to make them feel invincible like that.
Yep.
So with that being said, they was the bullies of the block. They was able to conquer everything and do what they got to do. But now the Lord got it set up where this particular shout to be a Canaan, where this whore, what he call it queen, and the etymologies we're going back to is going to get 100,000 missile ticks.
Yep.
Come up in that and take their virginity away.
100,000
You know what I'm saying?
phalluses.
That's
So
crazy how
penetrate
a
thy
missile
land.
look like a whole
Yeah.
ride and shit. So that works. Go ahead, brother.
And it, to penetrate the walls.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
trying to
bro.
get with. Like it's still going.
Yeah, the analogy is perfectly aligned with like realistically plus with how the scriptures say.
Trains ran.
Yeah, a whole train. Yeah, that's really a real train. That shit ain't good either.
Complete adultery.
with no Vaseline either. Like no lube.
Complete adultery.
Reverse
Lord,
Yeah, go ahead.
Dry. It's gonna leave them dry, bro.
Yeah,
Babylon's
yeah.
gonna be dry, right?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, who judgeth her.
Hey, all death and destruction gonna come in one day. Like when the brother keep on reading, but we need to bring it out. Basically, all this gonna happen in 1 hour, man. Because what a missile can do and the type of devastation that it can cause, once one missile hit, it can blow up a whole city by itself.
I got Houston.
Just one missile can blow up whole Philly. One missile can blow up whole New York, predominantly New York. One missile can blow up any city in the whole country, let alone multiple missiles at one place at a time. That's what we call spiritual roll-on, man. The Lord says, spare no arrows. So all missiles that's created on the earth will be hitting on Babylon at one given time.
and neighboring territory.
And neighboring territories, correct.
I'm trying to tell you, I need Europe to get fucking hit.
That's on that.
I need Europe to get
That's on
hit.
that.
Listen, I'd be damned. Now, or the Lord might leave Europe there so we can get our slaves from over there. You never know.
You never know.
But I would love. Listen, I want to see Israel get hit with a nuke, and I want to see America get hit with nukes. Other than that,
Israel and all the surrounding territories is getting wiped. Because we gonna come and we gonna build upon fresh
the Lord
land.
is basically going to wipe them because they all going to be at war.
Yo, yeah, over there, the Lord gonna clean that whole land up.
Hey, y'all go hold back.
Yeah, that land defiled.
Lord gonna take a big plow and just
Burn the whole land.
The Lord, we already know the Lord is, without lifting a finger, he released fire, tempest, and hell.
Burns it up.
Real shit.
Crystallize the whole shit.
Dude, that shit
He
crazy.
said, all right. Then he said, only thing that was perceived was dust and smoke. That means he's like, look, man, we don't have time to clean up the bodies. So we're just going to just disintegrate. Y'all going to be the next soil for the new plants and shit.
Gone.
And when I saw this, I was so afraid. Hell yeah, I was bitching. Hell yeah, I was bitching. I saw that shit. Like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
you got the whiskey? Woo, it is. Mind you, it's not even cold.
This
It's
ain't
cold.
even
Yeah,
cold,
it's not even
bro.
cold. It's cold though.
It's because it's wet, bro.
I mean,
be the last one.
your hope, your Lord willing, the last winter, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy. But yo, y'all know so-called that the BRICS joint turned up between January 1st and the 5th.
Well,
the BRICS coin.
No, yeah, and I know that's for a fact because they just saying that the recession will kick off late 2023, early 2024.
Yeah.
So guess what? The BRICS currency going online is because they're systematically going to do it on purpose. Why? Because war. They know World War III is here. They got to do it. Bro, it's over, man.
They got to do it.
Bro, look, man, I'm speaking as a man, but I think we have less than a year.
Oh, and lastly, yo,
8 months.
I know y'all saw the Simpsons joint
24 going down.
where the Simpsons.
Don't
predicted
tease me,
this joint.
brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's just
8 months tops, bro. 8
Don't
months tops.
tease me,
8
brothers.
months, bro. 8 months. I don't see anything. I don't see anything else.
Don't threaten me with a good
Yo,
time.
Real rap. Don't do it now, because I'll turn up.
Yo,
Me with
Jacob's
a good
trouble
time.
quick. Yo, Jacob's trouble is gonna feel like a lifetime.
I'll turn
Because
up.
one day is gonna feel. You ever get in trouble? Remember when we was in Scotland and you
Oh,
got in,
yeah,
and
you
you
got
got in trouble?
Yeah,
And
I
they made
know
you.
what you mean.
And they made you stay in a cottage or
Yo.
stay in your room for the whole day. That day felt like a week.
Yeah.
No, I had 3 lost days. That
Oh.
shit was the most longest.
In school
night-
suspension and shit.
Oh my
That
goodness.
shit-
Yo.
In the
Forever.
classroom forever. Like,
So
Yo.
just think,
Like,
Jacob
Because
was
they
trouble.
can't send you home because you in boarding school.
Right.
So you gotta do in school suspension.
Yeah,
So you gotta sit in a room all day with a big ass packet, and it's just
Oh my goodness.
you go to lunch.
Right.
You
Yo,
go
yeah.
to lunch after everybody else.
Yo, bro, I hated that shit.
I remember I had to do that shit, bro.
Your hand, your fingers would cramp up and shit. Or I hate.
I had to do that shit fighting in the library. And shit.
And I know we're breaking this is not a little off topic, but I remember when they used to be on some shit like, so you got in trouble, be accountable. How many sentences do you think you should write? It's a trick question. Like, don't want to say too little because they gonna get mad. Don't want to say too much because I don't want.
Because they might make you do
So I'd
it.
be like, 150. Okay, 150. He said, if you would have said 10, I'd have let you do 10. Fuck. 150s, I will not. such-
Yo,
such- such-
you know
such-
what's crazy? I used
will
to do
not-
it like this.
such-
I used to do I.
Yo, I did the same
That's how you do
thing.
it. That's how you do it, though. Nah, how you do it.
Yes.
Yo, you late, bro. I've been
Yo,
here.
we all did that.
Yo,
you know what's
bro.
crazy? It didn't make
Yo, and
Yeah,
then you thought you systematically thought, yo, let's get my quick.
No, yes, it is.
No,
No,
it's
'cause
not,
remember,
bro.
After you did 100 eyes,
You still gotta do 100 wills.
wills.
Yo, slap. Easy.
Yo. First of all, his chicken scratch.
Bro, bro, you can't even read
Yo,
it.
yeah, motherfucker, house parent like, son, is you can write? What is this sentence here? I will not do it again.
It's on the wall.
All right.
Go ahead, man.
Jeremiah 16. You know,
14 is the John going down.
I know. I'm gonna get I'm gonna just get to it. Jeremiah 16 and 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that it shall no more be said that Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north and all the lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again into the land that I gave unto their fathers.
Hey, so you gotta look at this. You gotta look at this. When you really think about it, when the children of Israel was taken out of Egypt, that was a crazy ass situation.
That was
At the time, that was like the
That
greatest.
was the
That was
wildest
like
shit
the.
ever.
You also got to understand.
Even to this day, it was like the
Yeah,
greatest
that
thing
is-
ever
To
happened.
this day, that is the greatest thing ever happened because that was actually the beginning of our actual nation.
Yeah. It's like, yo, he split the sea and he drove all the Egypt's army into the land and crushed them in the sea. Bro, like that was,
and not to
and
mention,
then the plagues and all, bro, that was
and not to
vicious,
mention,
bro.
when Pharaoh went after the Israelites again, Like, he tried to go through the jail. Remember, there was chariots that was shooting at him too. So it was a whole lot of extra stuff that was going on. You know, you gotta think about going through the sea, see the fish in the water, beside you, walking through
Sharks and whales and shit probably.
However it looks.
Yeah,
I mean,
but you know.
I know that's definitely
logical.
It's definitely logical. Yeah.
That's the theatrical. Yeah, the wars and you see the oceans and then whatever, man. The Lord, the motherfuckers not looking in the water. They was like,
No, real shit. No,
let's get to
the fuck out of here.
We got the waters up. Let's get to the other side.
You know Jake was faithless as hell, bro. They was in that joint like
shit.
Exactly.
You know Jake was faithless,
A
bro.
chariot was probably flying over. They was like, let's get on the other side. But go ahead.
That was pretty much the point, man. That was it. That was the point, man.
Yup. And so with that, brothers, I hope this was edifying. We'll give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, brother and true from GMS. Blessings to the Akimandir preaching his word with heart and sincerity. Shalom to the elect. And all you brothers speaking different tongues with different nations. Shalom, brothers.
Shalom.